here with All Top Cigars. Thanks again for tuning in. I'd like to mention before we get started here, do not mind the background noise. One of the nearby neighbors is having some construction work done, so no way for me to really get rid of that. But excited to be here today, and what we have for you in store is a Diesel Unlimited. I'm doing this one really for a friend of mine who really enjoys Diesel cigars. Not necessarily my favorite, but they're not bad. They're just they're very full body, very strong. So I got to man up here and get through this one, but should be exciting. So Diesel Unlimited. Let's see here. It's a Robusto. See that little R there will tell you. Let's see, Unlimited. Full body. Supposedly, never had one of these particular ones, not that I can recall. So should be exciting. But this one's for my friend out there who was wondering when I would do a Diesel review. So enjoy this. I didn't even eat anything yet. I had like some cereal or whatnot a few hours ago, but this one might hurt. So let me go ahead and get this one cut and light it up, and we'll start puffing this one away. Gonna go with a V-cut today. Been my favorite as of late. Gives me the best balance of draw with the most ease, and also avoids those long fillers in my mouth, which I really am not keen on. So yeah, gonna go ahead and go with that one today, and then get this one lit, and I'll start puffing it down. So stay tuned. This should be a really good one. Looking forward to it, and I will be back shortly. Thanks. So far so good. Construction's very nice. The burn is very even. It's a Ecuador Habano wrapper. Typically stronger, more oils involved, a longer aging process, etc. It's from Nicaragua, right? It has Mexican and Nicaraguan long fillers and a Nicaraguan binder, I believe. Pretty sure. So well-made cigar, quality products, strong leaf and strong fillers and whatnot. But construction's great. You can tell, very well made. It's balanced, and the burn is good thus far. So now, as far as my initial flavors, earth. I get heavy earth. I know in a few previous reviews I mentioned earth/hay. This one is leaning on the other side, where not hay, just straight earth. Like you feel like strong dirt, tobacco, like that strong blend is kind of like the main note that I pick up initially. I can tell you, I don't taste any pepper, which is great. Typically you'll find the pepper or a lot of pepper in some of these heavier cigars. So the fact that it's not present here, for me, I can tell right away because it's not my favorite. Is great. So it's probably one of the more consistently full body cigars that do not have that pepper dynamic that I usually do not like. Has a little bit of spice in there, but really the main note I'm picking up is just your generic tobacco and earth. A lot of earth in this one so far. But it's actually quite pleasant. Alright everyone, so working my way into the second third here, and the one major change that I did not initially pick up on because I was so blown away by the earthiness, the earth profile, leather. On a few previous reviews, I think maybe 5-6 weeks ago, one of my earlier ones, I mentioned hot leather was the way I described it. This one doesn't taste like hot leather, it just tastes like an old leather. You know, like maybe like an old baseball glove, if you know, you've ever come across one of those. I have a few friends of mine who are big baseball fans, and they would, you know, have these gloves from their grandparents and whatnot. So kind of reminds me of one of those super old leather baseball gloves, or anything made of old leather, or a super old car, just not hot. That might not relate to a lot of you because it's a little bit unique. Again, it's my own perspective, right? But that's the best way I can describe it. There's definitely a distinction between the hot dynamic versus the just regular old dynamic for me. So old leather, a lot of earth, dirt, tobacco, a little bit of spice, and that is it. No sweetness, okay? No creaminess. Two things I like to kind of pair together with a cigar, but I understand that's more common in lighter cigars predominantly. But it's very consistent. It's a very consistent cigar. I'm not having any burning issues at all. The construction is just of a nice quality. It feels like, it kind of feels rugged. I don't know. The way it's made, it kind of feels like heavy duty, which is nice. You know, I don't think it's gonna break. The leaf doesn't look fragile at all. Very oily, not fragile or anything. And the draw is great. I'm having no issues with this cigar at all. It's pretty simple, all things considered, but it's a good smoke, smooth, construction's great, and I'm having zero draw issues. It's actually happening. It's actually not happening. It's pulling very easily. Like, very easily. Some of my previous reviews, that was not the case. I think my most recent one also, I had some challenges there, which is not enjoyable as a experienced cigar smoker. I don't want to have to put that much work into tasting a product that I went out and paid for, right? So that just gives it a negative start when you have that issue to begin with, and I'm not having any issues here with this Diesel Unlimited Robusto at all. Great. So to my buddy out there, good man. These are of good quality and a great price point, so you're on to something there. You're doing it the right way. Yeah, but very enjoyable. Definitely full body, and I'll probably be able to speak on just how strong it is once I get into the final third here. Not quite there yet, but shortly. So I'm gonna keep enjoying this. I'll be back in a month. All right, final third, a little bit left here. I'm actually pretty blown away. I've had zero issues here for the entire duration of this cigar, and this is how it's still burning. Even. Construction on this thing is remarkable. Diesel Unlimited, highly recommend. Intermediate and expert smokers, go out and try one if you have not already. It is really a joy. And even the flavor profile is spot on. It's what you kind of would expect in a heavier full body cigar. Just a lot of heavy earth, a little bit of dirt, obviously strong tobacco flavors, and then that old leather flavor blended in there. Little pinch of spice, but that's it. And I can tell you it's very enjoyable. So I'll be having another one of these. So shout out to my buddy who recommended the Diesel brand. Maybe I'll explore another Diesel a few weeks down the line. But yeah, very pleasant experience, and probably one of the best ones I've had in the past few weeks. So shout out to you. Outside of that, everyone, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate the support. I'm going to continue doing these every Friday. You'll find a review on my YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you do not miss out. Yeah, everyone have a great weekend. Be safe and enjoy this amazing weather. Thanks again.